What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Steph growing in Zone 6B. If you are here for the first time, welcome for the first time. Y'all, this rain. So what's up with this Ohio weather? Either it's raining or it's not raining enough and we don't get nothing. So I haven't been out here. I just dropped my pruners. I haven't been out here, but just to kind of glance at this and that. I ain't gonna lie to you, but from what I did see, there's some things that really does need to be harvested. It needs to be cleaned out here. Just walk with me, y'all. We're gonna check it out. Some of this stuff ain't looking great. I already know it's not, because when you ain't been out there for several days, it don't look great. Now, what I will say is, I did come out here and harvest some green beans, because there was a couple green beans, my Kentucky Wonder pole beans, that was growing, and if you don't harvest those, you let them go to seed, they'll slow way down. So I didn't do that, but let's get into it. It's a couple things I need to harvest, some things that's creeping back up from the storm. So I'll show y'all what the progress is, and let's get into it. So this is my deck garden. The rain has finally subsided. Can we admire my hardy fig tree? Hey, you can see I got a pepper right here that's finally turning orange. I have never had a pepper turn orange before, y'all. I'm excited about that. I'm gonna take it. I was gonna leave it and let it get like completely orange, but I ain't. Because with my luck, something will happen to that joker, and then I'll be all salty and stuff. So look at my pretty pepper. Plus, it's starting to stretch and crack a little bit, and I don't want it to start raining again, which I don't think it is, but I don't want it to start raining again and then something happens to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that. Another thing that I noticed, if y'all haven't seen it already, is these are my my bush variety tomatoes that I planted. I didn't know, they said Better Boy on the package. I didn't grow this from seed, and I really wasn't sure what to expect from it, but I guess they must be a cherry size, because that's what looks like it's coming in. Although it don't look like it's producing that much for all the trouble it's giving. I mean, these are some thick leaves. There's a couple down there, though. There's one there, a cluster of flowers here, and some here. So we'll see how it does. So I did notice that, which I thought it was kind of fun to get a couple of cherry tomatoes. So y'all see these runners? I ain't got to those yet. We ain't even gonna talk about strawberries yet. Y'all will see what's going on with that in a minute. So walking through, all of these sunflowers have opened up. All these tiny little sunflowers. I thought it was cute. Look how many heads is on one stem. I thought that was kind of cool. This has got like 1, and there's some little ones, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 10 on a stem. That's kind of pretty. What y'all think? I think so. Still ain't harvested this lemongrass. It's almost as tall as me now, but I'll get to it. These and I guess the weather has knocked over these marigolds, which I'll have to get to. Now, this bed right here, put my pruners in there, stick my basket into my arm. This bed right here got some collards in here that I think I'm gonna go ahead and harvest. You know, ironically, look at these collards. They don't have any like real damage on them, which I think is amazing. But it was chewed down in the beginning of the season, and it looks like it's come back and it's doing well. This pepper plant here, I already harvested off of, and then this one, I think these peppers are supposed to grow like, oh, my arm is in the way. These peppers here are supposed to turn red, I think. Yeah, red. So I'm gonna leave them and see what they do. But they're a nice size anyway. This orange blaze, that one is finally starting to turn, as you can see. This pepper didn't get pollinated, so we'll go ahead and knock that one off. But there's one in the back there, and then one way at the bottom. This ground chair need to go. And look at this celery. It's out of control. Needs to be cut. I'm not going to cut that celery right now, because with celery, you need to have something to do with it. And I don't have anything to do with it right now. If I cut it, I'm going to have to do some kind of maintenance. I mean, some kind of prepping. Still haven't gotten to these strawberries. But I got a plan, y'all. I got a plan. I'll get to them. But at any rate, they doing their thing. Now, because I haven't been out here to harvest and there's been so much rain, all of my leafy greens basically have powdery mildew on them. I have to treat, I'm going to treat this powdery mildew. I'm going to cut all of this back. This is such a waste. I should have been out here to harvest these greens. This one actually bolted, which I was really surprised to see, because it hasn't even been that hot. But it bolted anyway. But all of these need to be cut back. Surprisingly enough, y'all see this blueberry bush? I'm going to show y'all real close. Look. It's got some growth to it. So, look at this Johnny come lately trying to grow some little buds or whatever on it. I know they ain't call themselves doing no blueberries right now. But I guess so. So, I'm going to have to cut all of this back. And go ahead and treat it with a baking soda spray. Another thing that I have not done, y'all, I told y'all, is I haven't maintenance these tomatoes. So I stuck these tomatoes over here along with this echinacea right here, and that hardy kiwi right there, and there's actually an elderberry in the back. But I stuck this tomato plant right here just to see if it would grow without me amending the soil. This was kind of like an experimental plant. And it's supposed to be in the 70s in the day. So I think for these, even though I don't normally use tomato cages, I'm going to just put a tomato cage around it. And I'm going to let it go out and do its thing. I put a couple stakes in here, but that's not going to be enough, because these have multiple liters of stems on them. And when they have multiple stems, they're going to need something more than that. Now, if I turn around to this area, don't mind my fertilizer over there. These are my Kentucky Wonder Poles that I said I've been harvesting, and they still putting off new growth. There was a couple of these that I had missed. I came out here and got them. That winter squash is dying off. It didn't do anything, but you know, I tried. I ain't gonna worry about it. I did. I honestly, I tried it. It didn't grow, so can't do much about that. But I am getting a late season harvest of yellow raspberries, which I usually do. That's the one thing that I do like about these raspberries, is They don't really spread. This variety I got from the farmer's market. I bought it from this guy at the farmer's market. And they don't really spread like the other varieties. But I have a plan anyway. And see, I've been eating off these. I came out here this morning, ate those, and went on back in the house. But even over here, this is producing some new growth there. If this camera focus. And then that's kind of what they look like when they're ready. This isn't quite ready. They will turn all the way orange when they're ready. And so I've been eating off of those. My sweet peas are finally starting to flower, as you can see. There's a flower there. As soon as this rain lets up. Y'all see all these marigolds that then got knocked over? This is all a complete mess. I'm gonna just cut all these flowers and take them out because yeah, this is just a mess over here, and it's time for it to go. But my zinnias look pretty. But all of these tomatoes are about done. Surprisingly enough, these peppers look really good. They go, what is that, a potato bug? There's a lot of peppers on here that are growing. I'll probably let these, because they're so healthy, once it gets real cold, like the daytime temperatures are below 70 degrees, I'll probably let these finish up in the greenhouse. These as well, they have some new growth on them. That rain really did them some good, as you can see. And then this grow bag in the back too. That's why it was kind of nice. I don't even want to reach my hand back there because this is spider web somewhere over here. Y'all see that spider web? So where there's a spider web, there's a spider, and I'm not about to reach my hand back there and do nothing with it. So all of these peppers in these grow bags, which, let me get this one. What kind of pepper is that? Y'all know? Y'all know I don't know. I don't want to break the stem though. What kind of pepper is that? A nice looking one. I mean, I don't know what variety, but it do look nice. And all of these, they're just flowering. I always get a lot of peppers late season like this. So the rain has knocked this cayenne pepper over, and I gotta stake it. There's a lot of peppers on here. I don't want this stem to break, so that's why I'm being gentle with it. But if you look, there's a ton of peppers on here. See, there's peppers there. There are peppers all on this plant that I'm gonna go ahead and harvest. I'm gonna have to just come through here and really get to work on these peppers. But look at all of these flowers. They really like this grow bag. I mean, they are doing their grow bag thing, I'm telling you. And so, you know, because they start flowering, like I said, I will let them finish up in the greenhouse. Now, I did notice that I had some peppers down here. These ones I'll go ahead and take. These are bananas, so I did figure that out. And I do like bananas on almost anything. That one got a little hole in it, but I ain't gonna worry about that hole. It's a nice looking pepper anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it on in. This one here, this curled one here, and this one here. So I'll take those peppers. And if you look, this pepper plant is still producing. There's a pepper there. There's a flower there, and there's another pepper right there in the back. So I've been getting a lot of growth off of that. Also, look, y'all, I got an okra flower. Don't tell me okra ain't gonna grow in no mediocre temperatures. Yeah, it will. Got an okra flower right there. So this is finally starting to grow. I think I'm getting ready to get some okra. The rain is getting ready to pause. It's gonna be in the 70s. So if your warm weather crops are there, just hold on a second. See what they do. They may actually surprise you and give you something. Now, some of this stuff is looking pitiful. Like, this cabbage is heading up, but y'all, it's looking pitiful. And it's because them worms got in there. I should have covered this better. I thought I did a good job. Apparently I didn't. But as you can see, there's worm poop all in here. Like, there is. I actually need to dust this, and hopefully, maybe, just maybe, if I'm lucky, I'll still get a crop. But all in there, that's all worm poop. I need to spray that out, that caterpillar poop, and hopefully. But even look, all down there, this is destroyed. I probably ain't gonna get nothing out of that. If I'm being honest, I probably ain't gonna get nothing out of that. I might be able to. Oh, look, right here, look. They just a feasting. Them jokers is big. And I have been pulling them off, to be honest, I have. But they still got in there. So much for these cabbages. They ain't looking great. There's caterpillars like decimating this plant. I think it's too late. Look, all of these worms on here. I mean, there's just a ton. This is a ton. But when you don't get out there and check stuff, yep, that's what happens. That's what happens. So I don't know if that's heading up or not. It looked like it's trying to head up, but it also looked like it's a done deal. I ain't gonna lie to you. It looked like it's a done deal. This was supposed to be a broccoli plant. Who knows whether it'll do anything or not. I put the netting, but I guess I just didn't do it. I didn't do it in time. And the thing about covering these brassicas, and I kind of knew this, but I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I got lazy. I got lazy. And the thing about covering these brassicas is you got to do that stuff right away. If you don't do it right away, guess what? It don't take but 1 or 2 little moths to lay eggs and eat your stuff up. And so that's where we at with it. That's where I'm gonna probably gonna let them have these plants, because I wouldn't eat that even if I did pick all the worms off. Probably wouldn't eat it no way. This is done deal. Yep, that's done deal. Slug damage, all of that. Oh well, y'all. Like, even here, this worm's everywhere on this plant. Like, everywhere. And I used to be squeamish to pick them off with my hand. I don't even care no more, y'all. I don't even care no more. So it just is what it is. I wish the doggone white moth gone by this business. But that's looking rough. And ain't a doggone thing I'm gonna do about it. But move on with my life. Now, right on over here, I got a few tomatoes left that are growing. I'm pulling them off because they starting to split because it's been so much rain. So I'm kind of like grabbing them as they blush, like these last few. There's some over there in that other bed that's hard to get to that are blushing as well. But shoot, to be honest, I don't even know if I can get over there. This is the time of season also where I start to get real anxious about these here sweet potatoes and wanting to pull them. Now, I keep seeing all of these. Look at my sweet potato harvest videos. And I haven't harvested mine yet. But the thing about it is, I feel like I always harvest too quickly. And then I don't get nothing. So, but the other problem is, I need to get to my greenhouse. So let me show y'all why this is the problem. Do y'all see sweet potato vines growing on the inside of my greenhouse ceiling? Can y'all see that? Let me see if I can zoom in. Y'all see that? That is the inside of my greenhouse. I need these sweet potatoes is like all over the place. And I really need to put these panels back up before it gets cold outside. So I'm conflicted, y'all. Do I wait? Do I let them die back some more? You know, I don't know. It's wild over here right now. And then look at this random tomato plant. It's trying to produce a tomato. It's got the nerve to be trying to do that. Y'all. But it's disease ridden. Look at it. Y'all. First of all, I ain't even about to reach my hand down in there. I would need to clear this out first, because I'm not going to reach my hand in there. I'm not. I reach my hand in there, and something be on my hand and my arm when I come out. And that, you know, I ain't okay with that. These potatoes are growing out of control. They are not ready yet. I need them to get ready because I need to be able to pull these out. I do. I want this area cleared out. I actually have a plan for this area. And to be honest, I've just been letting this area do its thing. I haven't even been in this space doing anything because I'm waiting on these potato leaves and stuff to die back so that I can do the harvest and switch up this whole area. This area over here, underneath here, is actually, because this is my garage, underneath here is actually concrete. So when this is all done, I'm actually going to pull all of this out, and this will actually be concrete. So that's what I'm planning on doing, is putting my compost over on this side. That's what I'm planning on doing as soon as all of this stuff is ready. Now, y'all done seen my beat up cabbages. Y'all see my peppers. A little bit of tomatoes. What else do I want to show y'all? This green bean plant was still kind of going strong. I've been harvesting off of it. And look at that. I even got a watermelon growing. I'm telling y'all, people be talking about it's too late. There ain't nothing else gonna grow. I mean, now granted, these flowers here, if they were female, it would be too late. Like this flower here, if it got pollinated, it's gonna be too late for that. My garden always trying to do something at the last minute, and they know it ain't gonna be enough time for that. But this watermelon, I will get a harvest off of. And people say it's too late, but if I look at the 10-day forecast, I don't think so. All of my brassicas are looking terrible right now, though. They really, really are. Look at these. These look terrible. The ones in the back look terrible. As you can see, they got holes in them. They discolored. They haven't been fertilized. But guess what, y'all? They'll bounce back. I'm going to get out here this weekend and get my life together and get that together. Now, even with these, all of this, though, this is slug damage. I didn't have any slug bait down, and so that's what that is. Anytime you see them big holes like that, that's slug damage. So because it has rained so much, you know, moisture produces, brings upon slugs, and slugs like to eat, and they have eaten holes in my stuff. But what I'm going to do is, when I get out here in maintenance, I will go ahead and remedy those issues. I have some cabbages growing here too, and I think what I'll do, since I've already put these in the ground, I'll probably clean these up, inspect the leaves real good, probably do some neem oil, fertilizer, and then I'll go ahead and cover with some insect cloth, and let these do their thing. Now, I got a ton of peppers coming in over here. This right here is a, what is that? A sriracha. This is a sriracha pepper. They tiny. But it's quite a few on here. I don't know how big these sriracha peppers get. Does anybody know? There's some here too. They look ready to me. I don't know how big sriracha peppers get. And then these are more cayennes. I can pull those. I don't particularly eat a lot of hot peppers, but I did get into making hot sauce. So a lot of these peppers I'll use, and I'll go ahead and make some hot sauce. And that's how I'll use my hot peppers. Some of them I give to one of my friends that I know she likes hot peppers. She likes to eat them with her greens, and so do I. So I'll do that for her. But these cayennes, you can really harvest them at any stage. And I don't know. Is that how big a hot sriracha is supposed to grow? I really don't know. So, got that going on. You know what? I'm gonna actually pull these srirachas. I don't know if they will get any bigger, but I'll have to research it. If they do, then oh well, I guess. But I'll make some sriracha hot sauce. See my pea flowers coming in. This grapevine is about done for the season. And then this was some late season corn that I planted. I tried it, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. And I need to do something with these tomatoes. Y'all can see they have fallen down. They disease ridden. Y'all, I got to do a whole lot with this garden. But these silks are not even brown yet. And I don't even know if they will brown. Who knows? Maybe they will. Is that corn smut? I ain't eating it if it is. What's that, y'all? Y'all know what that is? Is that corn smut? Let me know. If it is, I'm not eating it. I don't like the way it look. I'm a visual eater. And if it look nasty, then I ain't eating it, even if it's good for you. Same thing over here. These greens got powdery mildew. But one of the things I want you to notice, let me sit this basket down so I can show you. One of the things that I want you to notice is, even though these leaves have powdery mildew on them and they look really bad, all is not lost with the plant, because not all of the leaves have the powdery mildew. Some of them do, but these middle ones, it doesn't. So I'll go ahead and spray. Got to do something with these tomatoes and try to stake them up. I'll go ahead and spray, and fertilize, once I start the maintenance things, it'll bounce back. I'm telling you. And these tomatoes are still flowering. So we good. Now, I'll tell you what is looking good. These carrots. Look at my carrots, y'all. They look scrumptious, don't they? Y'all know they do. They're looking good. And they properly spaced and thin. So, y'all know I'm getting ready to get some carrots. Y'all know it. I know it. We both know it. And tucked over here, I got hiding way over here, is some red acre cabbage. Yeah, they ain't find the slugs, ain't find that. I got 4 seedlings right there. They didn't find it. And in fact, I'm gonna just space these out, and I'm gonna plant them like probably 1, 2, 3, 4, or plant it. And I might pull this plant out, even though it's still producing. It's been producing slow since the beginning of the season. And I've been getting some green beans. See, it's green beans down here. I've been pulling out just, as it flowers. But, is it enough for me to keep this plant going? Probably not. Now, it looks like I got another winter squash coming in right here while I'm talking stuff. And it does look like it got pollinated. But see, the thing about it is, it ain't producing enough for me. I don't know. Like, I just really think that I gotta start that earlier in the season. I have one over here, but that don't even look hot. Like, what is that looking like? Does that look like that's how it's supposed to be? It looks like it's growing, but I don't know. These leaves look yellow. This plant look dead-ish. So, oh, look at this big old green bean. I guess I'm saving that one for seeds. Some of them, if they big, I'll still eat them. It was a couple of them, though, on the other plant that got big like that. And I just saved it for seeds. I missed that one because I ain't been out here. But, I swear it's hard to grow in the ground, though. Y'all see these seedlings? They ain't got nothing on them. The ones in the ground look like World War II, World War III been on them. So, that's odd. This section I'm really happy with. All of this stuff is growing. Look at my parsley, y'all. I ain't even been out here. This parsley was just a little seedling before the last time I came out here. Of course, there's some slug damage right here. Things going on right there. I tucked in a giant red mustard right there. It's growing. This one has powdery mildew. Oh. So I'll cut that off. Green beans. They're starting to give me something. Look at this cilantro. I done had this cilantro in here since like March. It didn't bounce back. I'm gonna get these greens. I'm gonna let this parsley grow. This salad bowl mix. Was this a salad bowl mix? No, that was radishes. I pulled them already. But I've been harvesting these giant reds. They looking good. This radish can come out of here. It didn't split and got busted open or something. But I'm going to take it. Because we ain't wasting nothing. Too small of a space to be wasting stuff. So. Oh, look at this. These radishes down here look good. Y'all see it? That look good. So I'll get them. Get a few radishes. Why not? They're nice and pretty. I'll take that. I'll take that. And what else I got going? All of these giant red mustards. I'm gonna go ahead and harvest these and freeze them. And I got actually some different kind of mustards in here too. This is a bacana. That looks good. These ones don't look good too, but they got a lot of slug damage. I ran out of slug and snail bait. I gotta get some more slug and snail bait. And then even these carrots that the animals had chewed down, they done grew on back and they look good. I'm actually gonna sow some more carrot seeds since this is empty. Look, I got a little cabbage right there. Since this container is empty, I'm gonna go ahead and sow some more carrot seeds right there. And then all of these volunteer tomatoes, I'm gonna pull these out of here and sow some more carrots right here too. And I got a little row of carrots right here. And I got some beets. Beets right here. They look beat up. Never mind that. They'll be all right. Centers look good. I always check my centers of my plants to see if they look good. If the center of the plant is looking good like that, you know, I let it ride. I ain't never ate a beet in my life. But we're going to eat some beets this year. We're going to eat some beets this year. Still ain't did nothing with this area. Never mind that, y'all. And then, remember I had cut down this powdery mildew. So, from what I can see, that rain did not help. It probably would have been okay. But then shortly after I did that, it started to rain real bad. And so, since that's the case, shortly after I did that, it started to rain real bad. So since that's the case, I'm gonna have to treat these leaves now. But again, look at the centers. There's powdery mildew on the outside. Centers are okay. And so therefore, the plant will be all right. So, y'all, I clearly got some maintenance in to do. I do. I haven't been out here. I haven't been looking at stuff. Oh, I forgot my harvest basket. I haven't been really as diligent as I need to be. But the 10-day forecast is looking promising. You know, this is the time of the season where I watch the 10-day forecast. If they're giving me 10 more days to grow something without a frost, I'm appreciative of that. I'm going to leave those sweet potatoes in there. I'm trying to hold off until mid-October. I don't know. Y'all know I'm sitting on my hands. I really don't want to be anxious. I'm trying to get a good sweet potato harvest this year. I don't know, y'all. This Ohio weather ain't been cooperating. So, you know, these ain't actually looking that bad. You know, I definitely got some things to do. Got some stuff to harvest. Looking at these cherry tomatoes at my feet that I need to grab. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. So, gardening season is not over. If you're tired, take you a break. And then get right on back out there. Yeah, just get right on back out there. I'm going to go ahead and spray. Maintenance. Clean up. All that jazz. And, yeah. I'll see y'all on the next video. Y'all take care. Y'all keep growing. This weather's supposed to be mild. The rain has subsided. For those who are in the path of the tornado, I hope that you all are safe. I hope that you all didn't get too much damage to your garden space. I know that a lot of us in the United States was affected one way or another. And so, yeah, I wish you all the best. Safety and high yields for the fall. All right, I'll talk to y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. And bye for now.